FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.
What up, world? This is Grammy music producer Ryan Ghost Bowser rocking it out with First Fam West Radio and your man's Mr. Illustrator. And on the ones and twos, we got Crazy D. Spin that, man.
Keep the tools in the box. The haters wanna stop it. Mind's on like cocaine. I'm a fly human being. Money is the reason. No, it ain't about those games. Keep the tools in the box. The haters wanna stop it. Mind's on like cocaine. Pure white, Peruvian. Take flight, ride the wind. Long nights, getting it in. Is this the life of a hooligan? Ninjas on the street, they're trying to avoid the chalk. Talk it out, maybe after let the heat spark. Gunshots, bury victims in the dirt quick. Circle of death, calling it the work shift. Mind blown, mind gone. Just took a life he don't care about his own. But this is what the youth taught, turned up. Mommy offered those pills, plus she coked up. Out to celebrate, told it's the last days. Racing, chase away the pain, love is lame. Ain't no shame, she peeling off her lace and things.
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.
My soul on this motherfucking beat. I kill a nigga just to make sure that I eat. Listen to my heart, I hear my daughter when that beat. Talk to Moo, he hear that shade when I speak, yeah. Mama told me watch all the company you keep, yeah. Slide on the west and then we post up on the east, yeah. I'm on your neck, it ain't no motherfucking sleep, yeah. Creep up on you, I know some motherfucking creeps, yeah. Ay, just be patient, your time gon' come. Like a rock star on the stage, I just mind my drum. Pull a pistol in the middle of some beef, I'm behind my gun. If it ain't the police, you could never name a time I run. Easty nigga, I kept that dope in my socks, okay. You better duck or get motherfucking shot, yeah, okay. You ain't my brother if you fucking with ops, yeah, okay. Stick up your plug and have him take me to your spot, yeah, okay. See, you don't understand that peek through them blinds. I was dancing with the devil, brother, time after time. Guarantee you see murder, you take a look inside my eyes. Money called me and told me they all acting surprised. Can't believe what you saying, I know you wear a disguise. You gon' fail trying to play me, you gon' die trying to try. Put some shots in this upper body, put his soul in the sky. I am not with the back and forth, all my niggas trying to slide. I'm feeling through my soul on this motherfucking beat. I kill a nigga just to make sure that I eat. Listen to my heart, I hear my daughter when that beats. Talk to Moo, he hear that shade when I speak, yeah. Mama told me watch all the company you keep, yeah. Slide on the west and then we post up on the east, yeah. I'm on your neck, it ain't no motherfucking sleep, yeah. Creep up on you, I know some motherfucking creeps, yeah. See, you don't hate me, you just hate the addiction. I remember being alone in the most fucked up position. I pray to God every night, remove me out these conditions. See, they gon' judge before they know you and really see how you living. Can't expect you to pay attention and really seek all the difference. But let me warn you, please keep my name up out of your mentions.
Yeah.
I just stay down and stay out the way.
What's up, Chocolate Talk? What's good, sis?
Real niggas around, you look out of place. Quarter brick right now, and that just on the face. Sell it all right now, it all be gone today. Good customer service, we don't make them wait. We constantly serving, picking him a play. We constantly serving, picking him a play. Man, I just stay down and stay out the way. I just got some pounds and I got some yay. Real niggas around, you look out of place. Get a quarter bit right now, and that just on the face. Sell it all right now, it all be gone today. Good customer service, we don't make them wait. We constantly serving, picking him a play. We constantly serving, picking him a play. I come from the bottom, I say with a drink. Got a switch of diamond Carter, he just wanna bang. I just want the paper, I don't wanna hang. That boy that met the world, now he's out to pain. I just met your girl, she left with a stranger. Soon we shot it up, she knew I was gangster. I don't take no threats or no ultimatums. If you talking shop, you talking my language. Cop sip, hit half liter of the raw. Big earner, but I used to be an underdog. Don't keep 100, that's why I don't fuck with y'all. You come try to strike, you gon' get a gutter hustling all my fucking life. I can't take another loss, grinding all winter, and I don't take the summer off. Putting us to make a half brick, do a somersault. He's special, he just fuck around and run 100 up, add it up. I'm a real nigga, just to sum it up. You can't be with me, little homie, you ain't done enough. Hey, Joey, can you throw me something? No, not at all. But if you cop folk, I might take 100 off. Sold his ass headbang against some Tylenol. You get pulled when you leave here, then I am not involved. Put the bands around my neck to make it freeze up. If my grandma was here to see me, she say Jesus. She was busy see me with that money and she freed up. Miss me with that little boy Larry shit, I ain't no peon. Plug on the way, damn it took him an eon. For the price, I need something we can agree on. Put a brick in the crib, the crossface. Fuck it up, tryna cook it, nigga, that's the old base. You push it always, hitting plays are always. Giving out quarters like motherfucking arcade. Listen to your pockets, nigga, fuck what your heart say. Yeah, I keep that fire on my fucking dark days. Me and my pistol will never part ways. Me and my pistol will never part ways. I just stay down and stay out the way. I just got some pounds and I got some Real niggas around, you look out of place. Quarter brick right now and that's just on the face. Sell it all right now and all we gonna day. Good customer service.
Yeah, we about to get started, man. We got one more banger, man. And after that, we about to get to it. It's the spill.
Yeah. We in this motherfucker, man. Bone, soda,
Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel, man. Share this live, We got some shit to talk about.
Fresh up out the body, it's a situation. Mask on, cause them cameras can't see niggas' faces. Closed mouths, cause them feds pick up niggas' cases. Put in work, extra points for participation. Niggas hating, diamonds change, they look real amazing. Bitches waiting, condom off, she can really taste it. You niggas basics, we got codes, something like the Masons. Baby said I got the glow, don't look like I'm aging. Back to back foreigns, no passports. Trooped up, got more guns than a task force. Look, ain't got more money than your favorite rapper. Biggs asked me about my bitch, it almost made me slap her. Can't have you around my crips if you ain't no factor. Probably rob you for your shit, I know a gang of snatchers. I fucked your bitch and you the one she named her baby after. Quarterback into these hoes, cause I ain't afraid to pass them.
Spent the double back, bitch, we back again. Fresh up off of pass, finna pass again. 200 on my neck, I'm feeling like I'm him. VVS is road gold, shooter for the win. Yo nigga looking stressed, I cannot be him. You a bum or a boss, how you wanna live? Speaking on that past, it was by the end. Talking about that bitch, I almost fucked her friend.
Nigga, if you flexin', then you flexin'. Throw your hood up if you a nigga in your section. Nigga, if you flexin', then you flexin'. Throw your hood up if you a nigga in your section.
Nigga, if you flexin', then you flexin'. Throw your hood up if you a nigga in your section, Nigga, if you flexin', then you flexin'. Throw your set up if you a nigga in your section,
She hit me late night, I'm pulling up, I'm with that. She already knowin', I'ma make her climax. Bitch, I'm him, I'm not them, please don't get attached. I'm that nigga that'll bust and then double back. Yo nigga lame and he weak, he love to complain. I'm that nigga that get money, you doing the same. Got me flexing in this bitch, feel like Rick James. 1942, we just made a toast. My nigga shooter in this bitch, he doing the most. Got a call from this bitch, she from East Coast. Taylor Port got me drunk, I'm finna get ghost. Best believe I'm in my mirrors and my windows. Nigga, if you flexin', then you flexin'. Throw your hood up if you a nigga in your section. Nigga, if you flexin', then you flexin'. Throw your hood up if you a nigga in your section.
Nigga, if you flexin', then you flexin'. Throw your hood up if you a nigga in your section, Nigga, if you flexin', then you flexin'. Throw your set up if you a nigga in your section,
Shooter, Gotti, Bone, we out this motherfucking nigga. What the fuck going on, nigga?
Yeah, what up? Let's get started, man. What's up, everybody, man? We got my boy Push in the building, man. What's up, Push?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. A little bit underwater. Doing some late swimming and the end of the summer swimming. Sound like he underwater. Hey, what's up, y'all, man? What it do? What it do? We get into it. We got some content to go over. Shout out to Chocolate Todd for pulling up, sharing the channel. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been going live. You know, take care of home life, take care of business and shit. You got other things besides YouTube and shit. But yeah, man, this shit just pulled up. Shout out to Art of Dialogue. We got some Suge Knight, and we got some Wind Up Melly. His friend says he admitted and got rid of the murder, but that's crazy, right? Then you got rap news and street politics just dropped the Crip report card, and it's looking like your boy Seti Nash didn't get a favorable grade, and Brian Blake speaking on that. He claims that he blames Brian Blake for that. We don't get into that. Then we got Pete Lee Roscoe calling out Seti Nash for attempting to break down his paperwork. This shit wild, bro. We got some little bit of comedy. We got Woody asking Wax Dad about snitching. No jumping. Matter of fact, let's start off with that. Oh, can't forget, this is a little bit, it's probably about a week ago. Salute to Political Street Views. Shout out to ODM Slim. We got ODM Slim going against Rich Grinder. That's what it says, Rich Grinder. The receipts don't lie. That what is it? Grinder app debacle that happened a few months back. Yeah, that shit was some real shit, according to this shit. We'll get into that. Let's get to this.
Raised me, Coin. Right. The city that you knew before me, and the city that you saw it turned into with me, a gang war zone. Mm-hmm. Right? Now, you had two sons caught up in the gang violence. Your oldest son was pretty much a hustler.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. You had two sons caught in gang violence. Now, what did people used to come tell you when I was running those streets, when it was those streets?
Well, they used to tell me stuff I didn't know.
You can speak freely.
I'm speaking freely. I said stuff I didn't know. I mean, nothing really surprised me because when his mother got pregnant with him, when she said she was pregnant, I named him right there.
What?
No, I didn't name him. I don't even call him that.
Cash. What's call him?
Call him Cash.
Oh, your real name Cash?
What's my real name?
Cash Jones.
So where you get wet from?
It's Cash McElroy Jones.
You gotta remember.
You think that's funny?
You gotta remember.
Elroy.
Yeah, I know. No, nobody knows. But let me tell you.
These kids don't even know about Elroy from the Jetsons.
No. Hold it, listen.
That's what
because everything I did was for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Build a website you love with Wix. For your words,
Jones is his last name. That was our name, Jones, right? McElroy is my mother's maiden name. So Jones and McElroy breeding together created me. Now it ain't so funny, is it? But anyway.
So listen.
But anyway,
listen.
But anyway, during that time, I'm young, I'm hustling, and I'm hustling real good. I had Pacoima. But I wasn't nothing but a little weed hustler. I didn't do nothing but...
Yeah, weed was big back then.
I didn't do nothing.
They tried to get this nigga 10 years in Angola swamps, all that weed he had.
I was selling in Pacoima. I was selling 30 kilos every morning and every evening.
Whoa. In the 70s?
Yeah, in the 70s.
That's a whole lot of weed in the 70s.
That's a lot of weed.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing legal.
What were you doing with all the money?
Huh?
What were you doing with all the money?
Living off of it. I didn't know too much about investments and stuff like that, but we lived off of it. And originally I was a car salesman. Okay. What do you have at car salesman? A bunch of Cubans, Colombians, and Mexicans. And of course, they would love to get into that neighborhood, right? but they need somebody they can trust. No, they have Roberto.
I figured out the gardener was more than the gardener. My thing to you, Pops.
Yeah.
Right? Did they tell you your son was getting bullied or getting told what to do? Or what was the report? Because everybody knew you because it was your streets before it was mine. What was the temperature of your son back when I ran the streets?
They said, man, that baby boy of yours is something else.
He trying to live up to your name.
Huh?
Hell
He trying to live up to your name.
He wasn't living up to my name because you see my
I'm saying
name.
that's what most sons do.
No, he was a hustler.
My name was quiet. I don't believe in being all out there because I tell people how not to get caught. How not to get caught is simple. Stay scared.
Let me ask you a question right there. And
stay scared.
This a real question I want to ask.
Okay, I'm gonna try to give you a real answer.
You got no choice. No disrespect when I say that.
I always have a choice.
No, what I'm saying is this for the millions of people that's out there curious about snitching.
Snitching?
Yes. My thing is.
What do you mean snitching?
So I'm gonna give you a real scenario. I'm gonna give you a real scenario question. Listen, check me out. No, because you got different type of people. Everybody want to know.
You know that's my pops, right?
Hey, everybody want to know what's. Hold on, no. Everybody want to know what's snitching, right? And let's just be real. Let's just put it on the table.
Then I just say stay scared, stay quiet.
No, but just for the things
You
that's
could have used that
already
advice.
taking place. But you know me, I stay quiet. I'm free with y'all.
No, you didn't.
I'm here with y'all. Despite what y'all think, I'm here with y'all right now.
You did what you had to do to stay.
I did what the smart man would have done, and that's what I did. If I would have continued to be stupid, we all would have been in jail for the rest of our life. Somebody had to take the sacrifice. Somebody had to be the brain. Everybody ain't got the mind, because if I was stupid, guess what?
You nominated Jesus.
We would have been in prison. So I prayed and asked God to deliver us through that, and I trust in the process to follow the Lord too.
Okay, so what's the question?
That was for what?
So the Lord told you to snitch.
I didn't snitch.
You told.
I didn't tell.
Booty, you told.
Ain't nobody in prison.
No, that don't mean niggas.
That mean everything, my nigga. You know how many niggas sitting in jail? Listen, you know how many niggas sitting in jail wishing they had somebody like me get on the stand.
Dude
and
sat
brought
in
them
prison 2.5 years behind things you said.
Ain't no niggas talking, man, what these niggas talking about me?
He did.
Who?
Thug sat there 2.5 years.
What? How you think the police got on me?
He told on you.
Yeah, I ain't say that.
Commandment 1.
No.
If he snitch on you, you can snitch on him back.
Oh, shit. Y'all hear that? You hear that goofy shit? So I guess Woody was trying to get the background earlier. Y'all gonna check out the rest of that. He was trying to get his say so. Wax Pops to say so. What do you think about rapping? You know, his son is like the biggest influence. Got Shug, man. Shug speaking on this whole situation. Suge Knight finally admits KPD told him they killed an unalive Tupac and revealed never before told information. We ain't gonna play this whole thing, but shout out to Art of Dialogue. Y'all go check this out. It's an eye opener. If y'all don't know by now, check it out. You know what I'm saying? Suge is dropping a lot of tea.
The truth out there. Me personally, if it wasn't already out there, I wouldn't have no comment on it. And since it's there, I'll tell you this. When I first paroled back in the day, I used to keep a box at the Staples Center. So I'm at the Laker game, fucking with a bitch here and there, got some bitches with me. I step out for a little fresh air. I see Keefy D. Keefy D was spooked. First thing he told me was they didn't have nothing to do with the killing of my homie Buncher. I responded to Keefy D and said, shit, if I thought that, I'd be on you already. He said, but I'm going to give you something that's real true, and I really want to tell you because we've been knowing each other, since we was kids. So Keefy D was like, look, I need the money. Puffy and them supposed to give me $1 million. They gave us most of the money, or half of the money, and that's how everything unraveled for is what happened in Vegas. At that time, I'm on parole. I look to the left, look to the right. The whole place is packed.
Shug saying he knew about the $1 million hit bounty or whatnot. On him and Tupac. This is back then, because he talking about when he was on parole for folk.
So I'm like, I had to go take the piss. Let's have this conversation in the restroom. He was like, man, I ain't going in that restroom with you. And good thing he didn't, because even though we was friends, but if a motherfucker paid you to kill us, I got a bullet into my skull. And one of the best friends I had ever had in life is Pac. And he ain't here. I'm gonna beat the fuck out that nigga in that restroom. You know, my blood was boiling. Somebody used to always say. But at the same time, I am an intelligent, wise man and a businessman. Since I can't do nothing to him, I might as well get him to answer some questions. So I doubled back on him and said, what you mean? He said, well, look, Puffy used to come to the hood. He said, you can ask James. You know, him and James always been good friends. You know, James is the one who went through some things and been tampered with. But it's not about James getting tampered with. It's about the conversation Keefy D told me that what he told James. Guess they baby mamas was best friends. So Rat James, Keefy D said he told Rat James that, look, it's big money in this. Only thing Puffy want to do is pay $1 million to have both of them killed.
Listen, if you've been in a car accident, don't call an attorney. Use this AI app instead. That's what I did, and that's how I got this $140,000.
He told me that. He said it was, according to him now, he said it was security that accepted money, participated in it, and it was so-called homies. So he laid it out to me in a way that he's spilling his guts to me, saying it wasn't just him, it wasn't just Puffy. He named names, he named people. And usually when people name names the way he was naming names, I believe him, because he wasn't talking just to be talking. I felt he was also coming straight, because there was a big war behind that. A war that they lost. And I think it was a war that destroyed their neighborhood. So that's being said, I know what I know being there. I know what I know later on when people told lies or never told me the truth. I know that later on when I found out certain people was suspect in assassination of Tupac, an attempted assassination on me. I know from conversations that if somebody was a suspect, one of the first things they should have did was told me. I know what Frank told me. I know what I had to go through to basically have the homies find Frank and pretty much kidnap Frank. I wouldn't use the word kidnap, but made Frank drive back to my house in Louisville just to have a conversation with me. I know that Frank also told me that the reason why he wasn't asking his phone or walkie-talkie is because the head of security told him don't, and if he come back to the house, something's gonna happen to him. Beat up.
He's saying that Frank Alexander, rest in peace Frank Alexander, he said that he didn't pull up and let him know, let Shug know, because Reggie White told him not to, threaten him with harm, bodily harm, and his life. This was back then. If you look at the videos where Frank was speaking on the incident, you can tell he was nervous, he was scared, you know, and he's been threatened and all that. So,
They killed. So he said that's why he was avoiding us. I know when I talked to Frank, I was aggressive to get the truth. I know when I asked Frank why he didn't carry his gun. I asked Frank why he didn't tell us that he wasn't carrying his gun. I asked Frank, even you carrying your gun for your own protection, you definitely would need your firearm if you're doing security for Pac. And I know that Puffy got to be one nervous motherfucker right now. And it looks like it's going to be the trial of the century.
In real time, did you know that it was a hit on you and Pop? Did anybody tell you anything?
In real time, no one did. So this is the thing that bothers me the most. Getting into it with somebody, no big deal. Having enemies, no big deal. Going to war, no big deal. Getting shot, we all know what we signed up for. But it's a problem when if you're doing security, you're off duty, and you're getting paid to protect my artists, do your best to protect my artists. If you're getting paid to do security, which you was, and if it's true that the police tell you that these off-duty police officers who are doing security can't carry their firearms, it should have been brought to the owner of death row, which is me. And I always say that because I could have talked to the mayor, I could have talked to David Chasnow, Ashley Goodman, with Rex Bell, who runs Vegas. Or I could have said, recommend some guys with a CCW can carry their gun to do security for Tupac. But no one never told me. I never found about none of this stuff until now while I'm in prison. Nobody never told me that they made those calls until I seen the indictment. I think it was page 69 or whatever when they said that. The thing that bothered me the most is when certain people supposed to be friends of mine and Tupac participated for the other side. It's not surprising if you read the Bible, Judas took 30 pieces of silver to portray Jesus. Even though we came up with the idea and Pac did an album and he was like Jesus, talking about himself, but neither one of us is Jesus or God. Now, if they can do that to Jesus, we're just a man. But it was the fact that it happened. The worst part about it is that when the receipts came back that Snoopy participated, when the receipts came back that Brad James knew this firsthand but never told none of us. I found out something crazy too. When I was in the county jail, I don't know, it was a lawyer, the black lawyer. Talked like, his name would come to me, but he talks like an old back. Throw it, we'll call him for his mama. Oh yeah, Trump, that dude. So this dude goes in because he's great friends with Puffy, really good friends with Puffy, and comes in and not only did he try to dirty the investigation of the case, he tried to make Tupac look bad. And I refused to talk to this idiot. He was about to interview a lawyer, this crackhead lawyer who turned out to be working for the police by the guy name was Thaddeus Culpepper. Since they was frat brothers, he gonna interview him. That he didn't know me or Tupac. He just met me in 2015, 16. So he didn't know us in the 90s. But since they were two frat brothers, they talked, and it bothered me to the point where he even interviewed.
This week, we're hosting a free trading and investing workshop right here in Woodland Hills. Inside this...
A homie. This dude, my little homie. This dude who I really have love for. And this dude told on himself. He basically told this Crump dude how he blocked us in, or how he came to the car and smoke was out the car. Well, that part wasn't true. I damn sure once stumped over a motherfucking steering wheel. It was real active. It was a lot of active shooters. It wasn't just one shooter. And
I don't want y'all to just let that smooth over on me. He said that it wasn't just one shooter. put plural on there. It's more than one shooter. This is the second time I heard him say that.
He blocked us in, or how he came to the car and smoke was out the car. Well, that part wasn't true. I damn sure once jumped over a motherfucking steering wheel. It was real active. There was a lot of active shooting. It wasn't just one shooter.
A lot of active shooters, y'all. You hear that, Push? A lot of active shooters. It wasn't just one shooter. It's crazy. So now Chug is coming out and saying that it was more than one shooter.
I don't make sense with Keefy coming to him though.
Letting them know that that was him. They knew each other, so I don't know. Take this for a grain of salt. You can take it that he's gonna mix some truth with lies. He's just probably, okay, this is what I was told, this is what I heard, this is what happened. You know, he speaks on a lot of shit, so we'll see.
And I got shot in the head. So I grabbed Tupac and pulled him down. I was on top of him. He wasn't on top of me. But when we got ready to get ourselves together and did what we was going to deal with, it was more active shooting. But everybody did this for show and tell. Everybody told their stories for small change. Every person told these stories who never met Tupac and really been Tupac and really didn't know me. Everybody talk about Pac and myself, and most of these people who pound on their chest like they know everything, saying their name is not important because what they talking about is not important because they're not important. But they tell a story and they never met Pac in their whole life. They wasn't there. Then they come around to Death Row in 2001. Pac was already moved on. But at the same time, when you put all these pieces together, Paper Trail is so deep because you'll see these group of people still cool with this group of people. You see this group of people really work with this group of people. And anytime you take a lieutenant in the sheriff's department to change the whole investigation up and in control of the whole investigation, you will never get the truth. But they use that incident of me losing my best friend, me losing almost my life, me getting sent to prison because of that, to bring down my life. I've been through a lot, but I know this. If God gives you a crown, man can't remove it. I know this. Tupac died, but still living. I know the bottom feeders, guppies as you should call them, did not die, but they never started living. Still today, they can't get noticed that they speak about Tupac and myself. That's a curse. I'm quite sure their karma is so deep that most people lost everything. They lost their self-dignity. They lost their respect. They lost their ugly ass bitch. Their kids became something that they never wanted them to be. They went from being a boy to a girl.
Another shot at Watt, saying his son turned into a gay dude. Man, it's crazy. You know, Shug gonna always throw those darts. You know what I'm saying? He gonna give you a story. He gonna tell you what's up, and he gonna throw his little darts and shit. So.
Some of them can't even wipe their own ass. I think most people who cross us that day suffer every day. They probably wake up every morning and say, Lord, today will be a good day to die. There was an attorney that I helped out. paid for his children's college, paid for everything that who he is today, and there's a life he did because of me being Tupac. And all these years, I never knew he participated in the assassination of both of us. What's so sad about that, Tupac fired his attorney. He fired another person. They took that. That was the perfect bait to get recruited to be against us. This guy used to always tell us, watch how you talk on the phone. The Fed's probably listening. Somebody's listening to get you in trouble. Do not talk on the phone.
Whoa, man, amazing car. When did you become a millionaire?
What is this for?
We're trying to get advice for the...
According to Michael Moore, who was in the car, his radio comes through. The person, somebody else says, got him, basically got us. And then this person says, which wasn't a black voice, he says, well, none of the homies, but it was more like a lawyer or a white guy. It says, don't talk on the radio, get off the air. Me, I jokingly joked about it when I found about this conversation at this prison where I'm at. And I talked to this lawyer, I said, hey, they said a lawyer type of guy said that. That's something you would say. I never seen this guy get so agitated and angry. And he talks, he always, you know, he a little short, ugly motherfucker with a big ass head. And usually when you talk to you, you gotta turn your head because his breath always smells like shit. Because I guess of the fake teeth and all the surgeries he had in his face. Look like the real Joker. But he talks and he talks, hey, sure, how you doing? Like through his teeth. This particular time, when I was joking saying that, he said, don't stop me! How come you probably say that? He got so excited like he was about to die. He said, I never.
They're serious. We filed a motion today as a first step to get an evaluation by your evaluation by the medical staff at the jail.
David
After
Kenner.
we have that, we're going to be reporting back to the court so that the court can make a determination as to having a private physician evaluate.
So Shug's saying that when the hit went down and they had those walkie-talkies, Michael Moore said he heard a white man on there, a white voice, not a homeboy, none of the security guard. He heard a white man say, "Did we get him? Got him?" To that point, or something to that effect. And Shug goes into when he confronts David Kenner about it. David Kenner blows up. He said, I ain't never had a walkie-talkie like, you know, but that turns out to be a lie.
Are the blood clots potentially life-threatening? Is that what we're talking about? I can only answer you this way. Blood clots are always potentially life-threatening. Wherever they may be, they're not always life-threatening, and people live with them for years. But if they break away from where they are and get to the heart, you're dead.
Should he have stayed in the hospital? Was it appropriate that he was returned back to jail?
Our position is that he should have not been returned back to the jail at that point.
Said that. He got so angry and frustrated about it, he made himself look guilty. So one day, he sent my boxes away and another bigger person had them. And it was a blessing in disguise. Like somebody from up top sent it to me. They said, hey, I'm going through this stuff and I see this old school phone or something. I said, what old school phone? It's something. I said, what, like a walkie-talkie radio? I said, you know what? I don't want you stepping into something you have no business stepping into. It might be real critical, you know. It sounds like a serious situation. I know. I felt it. I felt it. So I said, take a picture of it and send it to my tablet. When they sent it to my tablet, I went from angry to concerned to saying, I know why this motherfucker don't want me out of prison. Because it's going to be trouble. So I doubled down and called him back. Say, thought you said You never had a radio. You never had a walkie-talkie. But I found your radio. I found your motherfucking walkie-talkie. You gave them my legal work. Idiot. He didn't want to represent me anymore. He didn't want to talk to me anymore. He went to the state bar to get them on me, and I haven't did nothing wrong. Say he cannot represent me. Communication would never be the same. All because he got caught with his motherfucking hand in the cookie jar. So you tell me, it seems like Pocket's coming from the dead and laying all the facts out himself. You tell me, this gonna be the trial of the century. I mean, you gotta remember one thing. I remind you guys of something. Ray J, well, I'm not gonna even say names. This artist went to this other guy, supposed to be his manager or whatever he's supposed to be. And he put in his head. Not Corey from the South Side, Corey from New York. Said, hey, Puffy, got to get this resolved. KPD is threatening to run his mouth. But I don't know why it's a big deal. KPD been running his mouth. And don't nobody do anything to get him out. He got a lot to talk about. All of a sudden, another guy goes to bail KPD out.
Are you researching dental implants?
There's a lot of dental offices that'll talk about doing their teeth.
The excuses was, oh, I want to do a documentary on him. Oh, we want him out because we want to do maybe even a movie on him. Don't be stupid, stupid. The motherfucker already did a book. PPD. If you want to do a doc, anything he had to say, he said it already in the book. So you don't need him. You already have the book. The real reason why they wanted him out is because they didn't want him running his mouth. Then, they lawyers tried to bully me. Now, I know I said this before, but hey, they really tried to bully the bully. I ain't going for that shit. They tell me, hey, we know you don't like the county jail, but if you don't give a declaration saying he wasn't there, we bring you down to Las Vegas County Jail and fuck up your program. And you know, then they double down. They double down to the point where they offered me $1 million. Then what makes the facts so factual, because you'll take Rat James to bring on your show. Why? How would Rat James know, or maybe he did know, that these lawyers offer $1 million, me $1 million, to say he wasn't there? What that had to do with you, and how would you know, and who is who? You only been a street punk. You never had nothing nice in your life. You only been known as an alcoholic, drunk, smoke crack and primos, and telling anybody. You come from being an abused young man, getting sexually abused until you moved to the neighborhood in '82. That's a long time of sexual abuse, but I'm not making fun of sexual abuse because there are real victims out there. But it's still not fair to him. So I apologize to him for saying those things, because I shouldn't make fun of him, because it's true. Give my apology, James. Let the past be past. Move forward. Now, to the point where I contacted this lawyer. Say, hey, it's not ethical. It's not legal. But you fucking with the wrong one if you think for us to change. I don't give a fuck how much the money is, that I will betray Tupac. My loyalty can never be compromised. Always the same. I believe what I believe in, I stand up what I stand up for. But back to all the circle of the situation. So that wasn't true, but I'm telling KPD out for that. Why would Corey personally give money to KPD's son? Why would the lawyers be meeting with KPD's son? After I told that lawyer, 702 lawyer, and got on the situation, and he knew I was reaching out to him, he got off the case. Why would someone who has nothing to do or didn't know Keefe D at the time, never met Tupac, never met myself. They're gonna pay for Keefe D's lawyer. They're gonna always get involved in all this shit. Why is everybody behind the scenes trying to pay for this? Me personally, I put Puffy in my prayers. And you guys might think this jokingly, but boy, if you allow those motherfuckers to do what they do, you're gonna be in trouble. Because at the end of the day, hopefully, if I was him, I'd rather tell the judge, you know what, let me go and get this 5 out the way. Let me get this 10 piece out the way. By then, KBD trying to be over it and you'll be forgotten. But if you walk away scot-free, KBD, the rest of those guys, gonna turn on you.
Yo, we're gonna stop it right there, man. Y'all can go check out that. That's the Art of Dialogue. Shug is admitting to some things, you know, or speaking on some things, and things that was wrapped around the underlying the Tupac, the backstabbing, the betrayal between these people that work for him. You hear all types of rumors. The rumors I've heard, Pac ended up firing his lawyer. He fired Reggie White, and Reggie White in return told his guards not to have no guns, not to be armed. Here's Shug, he didn't know about it until after the fact, saying that, why they didn't let him know about this, because he could have did something to stop that. You got the walkie-talkie situation. He goes into Snoop having one. Warren G pretty much told on Snoop, but didn't know he was telling on Snoop about the whole situation, about the walkie-talkie and all that type of shit. All that, so he connects a lot of different pieces together. I don't know. This trial is coming up. I don't know what you think, Push. You think they gonna just throw your boy Keefe D under the bus totally for this murder, or he gonna get off for lack of evidence? Because a lot of this stuff is he say, she say. There's none on document paperwork or whatever. I know certain things like, okay, Reggie did admit that he didn't have his people wear no guns, have no guns on him and shit like that. So some of those pieces do connect, but man, we'll see.
Bro, they gonna let it fall on Reggie.
That's what they trying to point it at, Reggie. Reggie admitted a lot of stuff.
It's like they want it to end. They don't really care about who did it.
Yeah. That's what it's looking like. And he's saying, which I think too, he's saying Puffy should just go on and take that nickel, take that 10 and be done with it, because, they're going to keep coming for him. They're going to keep coming at him. I mean, it's a wrap. They, all the powerful black moguls that
Man, that nigga Puffy need to take his short time and get the fuck out of America, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. Go take the little time they're gonna give him. They may give him about 5 years or whatever, something like that. I don't know, but I don't think they trying to throw him away there. That's
Bro,
the
I heard that nigga got maximum 2 years.
Yeah, he not got a lot of years, so it's just like going to take that, take the nickel or whatever, the couple years. He gonna get time served, some of that. So get the fuck, like you said, get out of the country, like your boy Russell Simmons. Hey, this is one person that I wish he was on an island somewhere. YNW Melly. YNW Melly friend says he admitted it and got rid of the murder weapon. This just came out.
say they found a gun that was bloody. At the time, yes, Kobe did tell me that. Explosive testimony just surfaced in the YNW Melly case. Travion Glass testifies that Melly admitted to the shooting when talking to someone else, and the very next day, they allegedly went and got rid of a bloody weapon. Travion gives up a lot of details in this video. Stick around for the last half, hit subscribe, let's go boys. All right, here we go. Here's the deposition of Travion Glass. Attorney for the families, Mr. John Phillips, is going to be grilling him at the beginning here, so let's get it. He was born in Atlanta, moved to Gifford, Florida, met Christopher Thomas Jr. in middle school. What's that behind you, a banner? How long has that been up? A couple years. What's on that banner? Juvie. So he literally has a banner of Juvie behind him on the wall or something. Why'd you put it up? Because he passed? Okay, I'm sure his family would appreciate that. His nickname was Fetty because he lost vision one eye. Nickname obviously is from Fetty Wap. Who were the founding members of YNW? Founding members is like, it's really like nobody, because like everybody had their own part. Nobody.
It's never been easier to start a podcast than with Riverside. Here's how it works. First, go to Riverside.
Who was the boss? Nobody was bigger than nobody at the time. It was just people was rapping. How did that change? It did what everybody expected. Somebody got noticed. It went from like he got a buzz and ended up being another charge. When Melly got out, they shot the video Youngins. I'm not sure which charge they're talking about. I think Melly did get arrested for drugs at some point, so maybe it's that. What was Army Gang? Army Gang was just like YNW. It was just like there were more people that was around before we met YNW people. It was like the same thing. Another rap group. Was Melly part of Army Gang? No, Melly wasn't around then. Was Juvie part of Army Gang? Yeah. Were you part of Army Gang? Yeah. Who else? It was a lot of people. Did you ever notice Jamel Demons have a different kind of personalities? No, not to my best knowledge. Were you aware that there was a recording of Dontavius Withers where he was recording talking to some of Sack's family? No, okay? There's a discussion in that recording about Jamie King having some sort of relationship with Cortez Ash. So I found a Cortez Ash on SoundCloud and he reposted a bunch of YNW shit, so I'm guessing this is him, whoever they're talking about. But I don't recognize this name right now. I was kind of aware, I don't know what they was doing. This is Cash Motivated, a rapper who I think is Cortez Ash, right? I mean, it looks like the person I just showed you guys. John Phillips asked about the Cash Motivated medallion Melly wore. Do you know how he got that? I'm pretty sure they shot a video or something, or I think that was around the time when Melly was out of his gram or something, and that's when he had like a photo shoot or something. Cash was probably around, yeah. Okay, so I was right, Cash. How long did he wear the Cash Motivated medallion? Probably from the time of that picture in the video shoot. Did you hear about some sort of fight that they had and one with NBA Youngboy or somebody? Yeah, I heard about it. What did you hear? I just heard there was a fight. They didn't really talk about it. Morning hours of October 26th, so 2 days before the murder. Was there anybody that you were aware of that specifically wanted Melly dead? No. What about Juvie? No. Sack? No. Cortland? No. June 11th, 2018, Jamel and his mother seek trademark protection of the YNW World brand or logo. Were you aware of that?
So they told him, did you hear in the hood or whatever around your way that they was trying to kill these dudes as individuals? Anybody, coming from him? He said he ain't hear none of that.
That's all alleged.
It's all alleged.
Because you didn't hear it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how that, but yeah, okay.
He said, I ain't hear it.
Did it with Cash. It says, as principal, Jamel Demons is vice president, Jimmy King, they're seeking trademark protection. It looks like of this gold and block logo. He didn't know about it. Was there some sort of board meeting where you elected Jamie King as vice president? No. So remember, that's part of the lawsuit is that they profited off these murders and everything. And there was a whole conspiracy to get rid of Juvie and Sack to profit off of it and steal the YNW brand. Do you know if Juvie assigned his rights to YNW over Jamel at any point? No. Did you? No. So now he's showing him pictures of them in the studio the night of the murder before they left. What happened to the files that night? Files as in music? Yeah. I believe they made a few songs. I think Juvie made a song and Sack made a song, but I'm not sure what happened to it. I'm not sure. Do you know if they ever got them? They probably did if they got it sent to the email. Juvie and Sack were killed hours after this photo was taken, correct? Yes. For the channel, please hit subscribe. I appreciate the support. Back to the video, boys. Do you know what happened to the tracks they laid down that night, if any? Everybody just stormed out. I'm not sure if they told him to send it or if they just sent it on his own. Who went to the studio? Melly, Sack, Bortland, Tay, AD, and Kobe. So 8 people, yeah. Who drove there in the red car? Me, Tay, Kobe, and AD. Who drove in the dark Jeep? Bortland, Sack, Juvie, and Melly. He said the same thing in the criminal trial, that Melly was in the Jeep, leaving the studio, which he's on camera doing. But what was the plan for the night? I think we're having a 12-hour session booked. Do you know who paid for it? No. Everybody's supposed to record, everybody that was a rapper. I think Sack and Juvie, I think Melly did a little bit. I'm not sure. Do you record? No. What were you doing? I was just sitting behind the 808, just observing. Learning? Yeah. What was everybody else doing? Smoking and drinking. We was drinking Hennessy, drinking lean. What's that? Cough syrup. So you didn't make it 12 hours. Why not? They came to a conclusion to leave because people was sleeping. And what was said or done? What happened? I believe Sack was making a song at the time, so he was in the booth. And when he came out, he just was like upset and he kind of woke everybody up that was sleeping, kind of shook them up, got them up, and said his words, and everybody stormed out. Why y'all sleeping in here? We could have slept at the house. We got a 12-hour session. We're supposed to be making music. Other than that, he just stormed out. Okay, was there some sort of water thrown around or something? I've seen stories about that. Do you recall? I think that's what he did to get him up at first. Poured a little water on him. Okay, jeez. What if Sock Chaser poured some water on Melly? And Melly got annoyed by that. Zach does that every morning. Like the days I was there, that's how he wakes him up. 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. Zach would throw water on you. Who got in the car? Melly, Zach, Juvie, and Bortland got. And Jeep, Mite, AD, and Kobe got in the red car. You're 100% sure on that? Yes. Did that ever change? No. You're 100% sure on that? Yes. When did you first find out something had happened? It's probably like early morning. I was getting a lot of phone calls. I was told they got in a shootout. I wasn't even told somebody was dead. I was just told it was Juvie and people shot and I need to get to the hospital. Have you ever met Frederick Givens or Fredo Bang before October 26th? No. How'd you meet him? I met him in the morning of finding out Juvie passed. How'd you come out to be in the presence of Fredo Bang? Drew was telling me everybody else was and telling me at the Fredo Bang house and drove me there. Who was there? Melly was there, Kobe was there, and that's about it, I think. And then Track. Was Melly wearing the same clothes he had the night before? No. So bro switched clothes, because remember, the state's theory is that whoever did this got blood all over them. Did you ever see Melly go back to YNW, the house, after you recorded? We all went to Fredo Bang, so after you say we recorded? No. Did you know how Melly got from, I guess, New Era to Fredo Bang's house? At the time, I didn't know. Okay, do you now? I believe in the first trial, he had texted him a ping to come get him. He texted Fredo Bang to come pick him up. He had to tell Juvie's mom that he was dead. Did you Facebook DM Melly after this happened? Yeah. I didn't really know what happened, just was hearing they got in a drive-by, and that's when, like, Evan started to come out, and Chris's family started to ask questions. Evan started pointing to Melly, so I was just trying to make sense of the whole situation. Jesus, bro. Did you know there was surveillance outside the club? Oh, I did, because there's like a big TV in there showing you. It's cameras everywhere. Fall is here and we're all extremely busy at either work or school. Good thing EndaCloud ships a vacation straight to your home. EndaCloud makes federally fans would really be interested in this plus free shipping. That's IN, and everybody around me was saying how. Take their quick survey when you order to support. Who's that? That's Melly. Where's Melly get in? He get behind the driver's seat. Did you ever see Melly get in the red car? No. Did you ever see him in the red car later on? No. I believe I was back in Gifford at the time and everybody around me was saying how Juvie died. At the time I didn't know. And it was like, bro, whatever bro said, that ain't what happened. They just tell me like to get answers from him because he was in the car. So at this point, people in Gifford, I think Juvie's family are like, they think Melly did it. Is that what you're trying to do? Yeah. Did Melly admit that he did it? Not to me. Are you aware if he admitted that he did it to somebody else? Yeah. Who did Jamel Dimmons admit this to? To the homicide. I'm not sure. I know he texted somebody and said he did. I don't remember. Move to strike, a speculation. I'm gonna strike it. Holy shit. He could be thinking about the whole message where Melly said, I did that shit shush or whatever on Snapchat, right? Which I think ended up being out of context. There's a message on that account to Mr. Henry from October 28, 2018 that says, telling Kobe and Fetty acting like hoes. You remember giving a statement to Detective Moretti in this case? Yeah. Do you recall Sack laying down any sort of diss track or threat in a rap lyric that night? No. Do you recall any stop of the red car to let somebody in? No. At Fredo Bang's house, everybody was saying that it was a drive-by shooting. Who said that? Melly. Who? Melly. Okay. He was telling me Juvie died in his arms.
Playing on iPhone? Now you can play Unlock with Google Play Games on PC.
Whoa. Holy shit. I don't remember knowing that detail. Okay, where did he give any details about where the drive-by? How did it happen? No. At the time, they was just like, somebody started shooting at them and they was trying to keep driving. Portland trying to explain how he was trying to keep driving while being shot at, but it was all a lie. Holy shit. How do you find out it was a lie? Because they phone records placed them, stopped at a place for a certain amount of time. Okay, like staged? Staged. Thank you. Jesus. Straight behind glass. Some people would say this is snitching, right? But he's saying it's the truth. This is what he's saying happened. He doesn't want to get caught lying under oath. When did everybody leave from Fredo's? I was sitting on the back of the pool, probably looking like 30 minutes. And then somebody else came. They came with another car. It was Track, Melly, Bortland, and Kobe. They left, and Fredo Bang left too. And they left me in the back. They left me in the backyard of Fredo Bang house by the pool. So I was there for like probably another 30 minutes to an hour. What did they do? So this is the morning after the murder? Did they say where they went? They said they was going to get the guns. What guns? Obviously the murder weapon is what he's hinting at here. They said they had to throw the guns because I know they was riding with guns, and they said they got in a shootout. They said they ain't shooting back, so they had to throw the guns so the police won't get them. They had to go back and get the guns. That's all I was thinking in my head. So y'all had to throw the guns. I understand the police is around. Did somebody at any point, did they say they found a gun that was bloody? At the time, yes. Kobe did tell me that. Kobe told me that. Like he whispered to me, but I'm still like gaining my thoughts at the time. Holy shit. This is fucking wild. This is literally one of Melly's friends and Juvie's friends saying this. What motivation would he have to lie like this? You know what I mean? The guns that they were looking for, did either Bortland or Melly indicate they shot back? To the best of my knowledge, no. Has anybody since October 26, 2018 identified who was in the drive-by? No. Has anybody put up a bounty to find the people that did the drive-by? No. Has anybody retaliated against anybody that you're aware of that was involved in the drive-by? No. What he's pointing out here is usually in this type of situation, Melly would be trying to retaliate, is what he's saying, when no one was trying to retaliate. Who was in the car at the gate? Me, AD, Kobe, and Tay. Not Melly, no. At one point when they were going home, did the Jeep go in a different direction? Objection to form, he testified they were following each other. I don't recall. Y'all passed the McDonald's at 3:46 and got to the gate at 3:50. The Jeep that matches the description passes a school up here. Were you aware whether Jamie picked up garbage at the YNW house or at Fredo's house at some point? Whoa. Is he hinting that she was getting rid of evidence, obviously? Maybe his clothes or something? No, not that I know of. Did Mr. Williams and Miss King have a back and forth on social media? Text messages where there was some animosity? I believe so. It was just like Melly felt his mama was controlling him, and I guess Sack agreed on that, and it just went from there. There actually is evidence of Sack Chaser and Melly's mom having some sort of beef going on at some point, and he's pretty much confirming that. Do you know of any incident where one of the YNW crew got the record company locked out of an account or social media account or anything like that? The only thing I can think of really is that around the time of Juvie passing, I had his account on my phone. I'm the only one who knew the password. And I remember, I think it was Juvie's auntie and Melly Melly's mom. They called some type of detective to get his account disabled because I wouldn't give the password to them. Before Juvie passed or after? After. What? Melly's mom and Juvie's aunt disabled his Instagram account after he died? Why would they want to do that? Hiding messages.
Hey, y'all can go there, man. That's Club Boys. He's been real close to this YNW Melly case. He did the YSL too. I don't know, man. It's looking kind of crazy when it comes to this YNW Melly situation. And yeah, he did ask the question like, there was no retaliation. Somebody shot up your car, got 2 of your homies. What was the get back? Nobody get back attempt or nothing. We still haven't heard that these so-called other people that shot up the car. Like I said, I don't know, I wasn't there. We saying niggas is innocent till proven guilty. But Boland, he already plead out. So he should be out in less than 10 years. Sheesh. I don't know, Push. What's your thoughts, man? You think that boy Melly got a chance in hell to get up out of this?
I don't know, bro. I mean, they don't really got anything, and it's just now everybody's word. I mean, you don't got a bloody jacket, bloody gun.
Right.
You know, dude got a great memory. That's all I say. Nigga tell you, yeah, nah, he didn't have, you know, he had on orange drawers.
So, yeah.
He got a great memory.
Yeah, he know details like a motherfucker. Who was asleep, drinking, all that shit. Yo, we got the current state of gang banging. The Crip report card. Y'all gotta check this out, man. Some new players on here. Rap news and street politics. They going in on Seti Nash. See what Seti Nash's score.
What I'm gonna speak on is somebody that I've been personally.
Shout out to Rap News and Street Politics. Y'all go to the running numbers.
Confused and low-key conflicted on for a minute, man. I wasn't made aware of this dude until recently. And as soon as I seen him, I'm like, man, I don't know. We got Seti Nash, neighborhood rolling 60 Crip.
Start your career in the trades with NLC, the largest line worker training provider in the U.S.
C-over-I-P. Yeah, down to SAC. What up, cuz? What up, cuz?
This is the famous Crip, Seti Nash. He gonna speak on when he got put on. He got put on late in his years. A lot of questionable things he been doing online. Let's get to it.
I never bang on wax, I bang on cats. District crippin', like we bringin' them walking cage cat. Whistle when you see that. Get that, you see them blue bandanas on bananas like a gorilla.
Now, I've been seeing a lot of segments on Seti Nash and his origins, you know, and I'm not saying or talking down on people that come from out of town and join a LA hood, you know. I will say the success rate and really coming out on top of doing something like that is extremely low. You know what I'm saying? Not growing up with niggas, not being around from the beginning and popping out of the blue, you know, especially in your later years. I'm not talking about 13, 14, you know, starting high school out here and then, you know, doing your shit. But I'm talking about after high school, coming out here and aligning yourself with a set. You know, it's not too many ways that shit can turn out positive. I'm gonna just keep it real. And this is low key what we kind of seeing with Seti Nash.
That's called late bloomers. You jumped off the porch at about when you're supposed to be trying to get a job or some shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's kind of looked down on. You know, you started gang banging at 17, 18. You know what I'm saying? 17, 18, 19. And some people gang banging in their 20s. Like you didn't grow up with these dudes. You know, at that age, you're supposed to be like moving up to a certain level in your thuggery, and you jumping off the porch at that time is crazy. I seen it. It's a video out there on YouTube where I think the dude is like 30 something, and he gets put on Blood Gang. I think they get put on Hacienda Heights or whatever. I'm like, that's crazy in itself. But they beat his ass. And then, you know, people ask the question like, nigga, you 37, you just trying to gay, man. He got put on by the little homies.
Now, like I said, with his origins, we know he's from up north. He's from SAC. And there's a lot of videos of him as an older young man with the members from SAC and not pushing 6-0 shit. You know what I'm saying? He's pushing a hood out there, and there's nothing wrong with that. We know what's going on up there and what's been going on up there in the Bay, in SAC, and Stockton. It's getting cracking. It's nothing to be played with up there. So my thing is, if you was banging a hood up there, you know, why not stick with it? You know, that's where questions start.
So this is the first, like, Crip song, Crip theme, Crip anthem he put out some years ago. And like they saying, like, he wasn't banging 60s in this video. He was like Man or Crip or something. So they calling him a hood hopper as well.
To arise for me, what happened? Now, some dudes have been on his heels lately. Byron Blake, Munchie B, they've been on his dude heels and providing receipts. You know, one instance where he said he was from a SAC hood since he was 9. I believe that hood is Manor Crip. Now, before I really knew who this dude was, I heard Jaleese bring this situation up, man, probably like last year. And I didn't look into it, but I remember her saying this dude's name and kind of insinuating that he was on Bung down here, but I didn't look into it. But now things have came to this. And we also seen him on a news segment talking to the news people about a shooting.
When you heard the argument, was it a long argument? Was it just short? Did it seem like they knew each other?
It was static. And his friend was like, he not even a part of this.
That nigga was a witness. You see that? Cedric Adams, witness. They call him the cop calling Crip now. That's what Brian Blake calls him, the cop calling Crip. That's funny as hell. We did a segment on this, and a few other content creators did. What in the life to possess you to go get on in front of a news reporter and start speaking on a murder that just occurred? I don't know. I wouldn't have did it. But he's on the video. He said he was a crisis actor, which
Hood
that
fame.
was some bullshit. What you say?
Hood fame.
Hood fame, yeah. Hood fame.
Yeah, just trying to get famous.
Trying to be famous. This is a DP right here. This is a no-no. Most people who do say, oh, we got some witnesses that speak on the news, they usually have a face covered. You can see their legs, you know what I'm saying, the bottom half, and they distort their voice, alter their voice and shit. And like, and the reporter will say, you know, we have witnesses. They don't want to be caught on camera. It's not this guy.
You know, he's not a part of this.
And boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom.
At one point, he said that he was a paid crisis actor to talk about the shooting on the news. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I've been real confused about the purpose of his cripping. You know what I'm saying? And what's up with the hood hopping allegations in your older years? Now, he said he got put on a 6-0 in 2009 when he was 19. But in one of his songs, he said he was Northside banging. The 6-0s ain't got shit to do with no Northside nothing. And that shit worries me, man, you know, because niggas was making allegations that he didn't get put on a 6-0 in 2009.
Look, he put the North up right there. Y'all see it? North side banking.
And kind of insinuating that he was on bunk down here, but I didn't look into it. But now things have came to this. And we also seen him on a news segment talking to the news people. No, you know what? His way down here and start pressing this 6-0 identity until after the point he said that he was a paid crisis actor to talk about the shooting on the news. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I've been real confused about the purpose of his cripping. You know what I'm saying? And what's up with the hood hopping allegations in your older years? Now, he said he got put on a 6-0 in 2009 when he was 19. But in one of his songs, he said he was Northside banging. The 6-0s ain't got shit to do with no Northside nothing. And that shit worries me, man, you know, because niggas was making allegations that he didn't get put on a 6-0.
Northside banging, homie. What you think, Monique? This nigga Northside banging. He ain't no damn rolling 60, bro. He from the Northside Manors. Manor Crip, nigga.
He from Northside 60s. They misunderstood. You know what I'm saying? Because he's on the north side of 60th Street.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he's on 60, but on the north side on the 60.
Hey,
You
man.
gotta get this shit right, ill man.
Man, I'm just trying to figure it out, man. I think he throwed up the end for neighborhood.
Man,
he really
look, the 60 freeway, bro, north of the 60 freeway. That nigga coming to your house, nigga.
That's funny as hell. Northside banging, y'all.
So in 2009, he didn't make his way down here and start pressing his 6-0 identity until after Nipsey passed. And I hope this ain't on no be all you can beat type shit, you know. He felt like it was his duty to pick up the Crip torch after Nipsey was killed. You know, I think they call them delusions of grandeur. And it seemed like he aligned himself with Big U, but also said that he's from Sac, but he rocks with the 6-0s when he's in LA.
He told me that he got banned, he got put on at 19. I asked him when he get put on. You know, he said he came down, he said his cousin kept pressing him. So he was like, yeah, you might as well just get put on. So he got put on at 19. You know, I didn't say nothing. I'm like, whatever. I told him I never heard of the 60s in the Sac. He was like, yeah. And that's when he told me he ran into, because I asked him, have you ever met Nip? And he said he banged on Nip when he first met him. Nip was like, what you doing? You know, what you do? Something to that effect. And then he kind of like looked at it like, yeah, I'm pretty much an asshole right now. You know, I'm give it to you in layman's terms and shit. So I'm not here to do no background report. I don't give a fuck, because your homies is the ones that gotta sit you down and check you for false flagging and banging. One thing I didn't respect, you know, me knowing I got family from over there, relatives and shit like that, and the nigga brought the nigga Woody to the 60s. You gonna bring a well-known rat, snitch, lie snitch, whatever you want to call him, to the rolling 60s, which was crazy.
You know, some shit that just don't add up all the way, man. And to me, it's no good. And you know, this dude has also went so far to say that LA is his city. I can't get behind that shit, you know. Even if you came down here in 2009 at 19, it's not your city. I'm gonna just say this, if you wasn't born here or brought here in your young formative years, you cannot say this is your city. Now, we seen Loose Cannon say that he's not from 6-0, but you know, whatever that nigga say is no good as well. That shit don't even matter. His word's about as good as the smokers. But we did see him bring that snitch nigga Wody to the 6-0s, and he got spanked for it.
Hey, where we at with it, man?
See this shit, y'all? This is disgusting. That was disgusting, y'all.
I keep saying all this weird ass. Keep my name out your mouth. Nigga, because y'all can't do this. We had 11 getting niggas always outside, bitch ass niggas. You niggas don't stop playing with you, niggas. Real talk, nigga. I'm not no internet nigga. We ain't going back and forth, y'all niggas.
This is just not the representation that niggas want coming out the city, man. Like, if you really from the city, anybody from 6-0, whatever hood you from out here, the shit has to be upheld a certain way. And I spoke on this a lot of times with a lot of different hoods, allowing certain people, especially on social media, to push their sets. And that should just be rubbing me the wrong way, because it don't look right, it don't sound right, it's just not authentic. And that's the vibe that I'm getting from Seti Nash, man, with his crippin'. Now, I've seen he got ties to Oklahoma as well. I don't know what this Oklahoma shit's about, but I think overall he's a cool, regular internet personality. The gangbanging doesn't have to go with that. You know, he got a good following on his channel. I don't necessarily think it's because of the crippin'. So I honestly think him and the crippin' can part ways, you know, separate itself. You know?
You hear that, Nash? You need to separate your crippin', because you're not crippin'. Just keep doing the YouTube shit, the content creator, whatever you're doing over there. Don't keep doing that, because the crippin' is not you. You know, because you got to think, if you was in another city, damn near, you know, when you up north, you might as well say another state. So you in another city, state, and you banging a hood. That means you grew up with these homeboys from teenager all the way up. Y'all done been through some shit. And from his back record, he done got into some shootouts or some shit. You know, y'all can go there with that and check out his paperwork or whatever. So it's like you went through all that to get pressed by your cousin to come down here to be from Rolling 60s. That's asinizing like a motherfucker. It's just like when a lot of rappers, they get on, they gotta align themselves with some gang or whatever to get some type of validation. And you don't need it, homie. Like you said, separate yourself from the crippin'. just not a keyway. That you trying to be like a Rolling 60 mascot or some shit. But he felt that his grade that he got on the crit report is the reason is because Brian Blake. It's Brian Blake's problem.
So continue like that for real. And I honestly don't think anybody will look at him funny. I'm gonna just keep that shit 100. But as representation of neighborhood Rolling 60 Crip, I gotta give Ceddy Nash an F, man. It's just not right. Even if the nigga that got put on, all that's cool. But like I said, coming out here 19, 30, look, it's a way to pay homage without fully involving yourself into these politics, man. So Ceddy Nash, we gotta give him an F. Now next.
This nigga got an F, bro. That is sad when you got an F in Crip. Ah, that shit funny as hell. Yo, he got the same grade as Brandon, and Brandon ain't from. Brandon claimed, I think he was from the 20s or something like that. But everybody know he ain't no game. They got the same grade as he was a failure of Crip.
He got exactly what he was looking for, you know, man. Hey, look, shout out to LA, man. Shout out to rap news and street politics. Ceddy Nash, the cop calling Crip, just got a F on his Crip report card. Ceddy got an F on his Crip report card. And he decides that he is going to take to his platform and place the blame on who? Me? Man, that's crazy. Hey, look, we got to dive into this because this get crazy. And I got a few things that I want to add in as well. But yeah, man, said he got an F and decided he was going to go on his platform and go on a rant.
But I think overall, he's a cool, regular internet personality. The gangbanging doesn't have to go with that. You know, he got...
Who's giving grades? You talking? I can't hear you.
He rap news and street politics. He got like, he goes through a series of different neighborhoods in LA that he researched, and he puts out documentaries where he give out grades. He give out information like the Hoover indictment, RICO indictment, the underage. He came out with a video on that. He just dropped something on the I think it's the Broadways, you know. So he did a report on the Bloods. The last one he had Whack had got the F, of course. A couple other Blood members got the F. That's the one where Munchie B got an A. So this time around we got the Crip report card, and he got an F. Gave him an F. So,
Did he get an F because he wasn't mean enough?
because he was a hood hopper. He got put on it late in his years of being a Crip or just being a gang member, get put on. He originally from Sacktown, claiming LA is his town. He brought a rat to the Rolling 60s. Hey man, the list goes on and on. You know what I'm saying?
What is on your jumper?
And no jumpers PD. No jumper PD.
I'm just saying, nigga, the back-to-back, everybody is.
Hey, this is the era where the snitches are celebrated. The rats are celebrated.
I seen this dude 4 Extra, bro. Yeah. He did a video talking about Reese's, bro.
Oh yeah, that shit was funny.
I was like, what the hell?
He did the Reese cups.
He did the Reese.
Reese's 4 Extra. This is off the back. Reese's reactions. Here we go.
Off the back. You know I had to do a video to this. So these niggas then came out with some new candy. Reese's Pieces. First off, nigga, my first name is Reese. It's my favorite candy. Vernon Avenue off the bat. Damn, homie's my favorite candy. But nigga, they came out, nigga, with the Reese's mixed with the white chocolate.
Yo, that's a fact. And shout out to Monique. Because back in the days, you couldn't just be from another city, another state, and then just get put on. Like, you didn't grow up with nobody around you. You just want to get put on the set. That was looked down upon, just like getting put on in prison was looked down upon. You know, so there's certain things, even in this fucked up, culture when it comes to that. That's one of the things that they look down. And the fact being a hood hopper, even though back in the 80s, it was like late 80s, early 80s. A lot of niggas, you heard about the Transformers. Niggas jumping hoods. They was one, you were blood today, now you a Crip, or you was from this hood, now you went and got from this hood, That was looking down.
With Oreo. What? I'm like, what? And I see niggas, I gotta taste this. Then they came out with another one. Nigga, Oreo Reese's cookie. Nigga, cuz. I'm like, cuz, let me see, cuz sometimes, cuz, but nigga, this shit is sick. So nigga, I like the sticks. The sticks fire. It's my favorite candy and my name, Reese's. Nigga, like Reese's Pieces. That's what, he just be calling me Reese's Pieces. Vernon Avenue. Dead homies. They know me, they gonna call me. So I'm about to taste this motherfucker. See how this motherfucker tastes, because I gotta let y'all know how it tastes. See if this motherfucker really tastes like it's supposed to taste. Vernon Avenue. Let me open this motherfucker up animal style. Y'all niggas in the hood.
Trying to advertise candy push.
Let me see this motherfucker, kid. Let me see this motherfucker. This motherfucker
Nigga trying to change his PR.
Look at this motherfucker.
You look so mad, nigga. You gotta look happy, nigga, so get some Reese's.
With the black wrapper around.
Hey, when Craig Mack was promoting Popeye's chicken, the 555 meal, he was so maybe get a sponsor for Reese's, man. Maybe Reese's or Oreo.
I never pick him up.
Motherfucker, what the fuck? Look, white with the chocolate at the bottom. Taste this motherfucker.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought he would have did something like that and been looking at a watch. Not no motherfucking Reese's. I mean, looking at a watch or a new pair of shoes. Like, bro, you see these new Jordans?
Right.
Motherfucking Reese's. That motherfucker. Next thing you know, you're gonna come over here with the Nipsey burger, nigga. Like, nigga, you tried the burger.
Nigga off the motherfucking bat. This motherfucker. I'm that idea. I ain't gonna lie to that nigga. How about the game go? That motherfucker. Hold on. Let me crack this one open. See if that motherfucker's sick. That's what that motherfucker's sick.
Got a good following on his channel. I don't necessarily think it's because of the Crippin'. So I honestly think him and the Crippin' can part ways, separate itself, and continue like that for real. And I honestly don't think anybody will look at him funny. I'm gonna just keep that shit 100. But as representation of neighborhood Rolling 60 Crip, I gotta give City Nash an F, man. It's just not right. Even if the nigga done got put on, all that's cool. But like I said, coming out here 19, 30, look, it's a way to pay homage without fully involving yourself into these politics, man. So City Nash, we got to give him an F.
Now, once again, man, shout out to Rap News and Street Politics, because they definitely gave your boy a shout out in that video. But I ain't have to play all that. The purpose was to show y'all that Seti got an F on his Crip report card. Now, he claims that he is unbothered by this. But like I said, he decided that he was going to go on his platform and go on a rant. Now, this video was long that he made, so I can't play y'all the whole video. But I am going to play y'all just a very small portion of the video that I personally want to address. I feel like this has to be addressed. So let me run this clip for y'all. Check this out.
Here's the biggest part, right? And I think the thing is this.
Playing on iPhone? Now you can play unlocked with Google Play Games on PC.
There's a hint of, I don't want to say jealousy, but there's this thing where people are seeing elevation and they got to attach on it.
All right, I hate to stop y'all right here, but I got to address this as well, because I really dislike when people do this. Like, why is it that every time a person get called out for perpetrating or doing something fake, they got to say, oh man, they just hate on me, they jealous of my success or something like, no, we not, bro. We just keeping it real, bro. And you not, that's all it is. But let's keep going.
So understand something. Since 9 years old, I've always been a nigga. Always been a nigga. Always been a face. Always been a name. I ain't never not been popular. I've always been somebody. But you're using two references from two niggas. One that make up fake shit. And I told him, bro, if you can prove I called, this is simple. This is simple. You can prove I called the police, I'll delete my channel. Or I'll bring the evidence and you delete your channel. He keeps saying no. And that's a smart move because he know he pushing fake shit.
Now, I don't know why this man just got on this platform and lied like that. I really believe that dude just, I don't know. I don't even want to say he off because he's smart enough to come up with a lie, but it just never a lie that actually makes sense. Everybody who follows this platform knows that I have said on multiple occasions that I'm down for putting up the channels. I already posted the paperwork. I put the paperwork out. I put my stamp on it as the person who went and got it. So why would you say that I'm afraid to bet my channel on it? Like, that don't even make sense, bro. I've been said that. I've been said that. In fact, let me show y'all these messages between me and the cop calling Crip, where I actually hit him up and said, hey, bro, you owe me some money and you need to take that channel down. And I'm gonna show y'all what he had to say too. Now, I want y'all to look at the date. Look at this date, December 26, 2023. You owe $20K and your YouTube channels too. This conversation has been going on. Listen, this dude knows exactly who I am and what's going on. But you see, I told him, man, you owe your channels. We had this conversation a long time ago, right? And he actually gave me props on being able to go get the paperwork, even though people in Cali say that you can't get paperwork from Cali. Even funnier is the fact that he acknowledges being one of the people who said you can't get paperwork from Cali and then says that he never tried. You did impress me with that, though. I'll give you full credit. But to come on these platforms and say that you've challenged me to put up a channel and some money and all of that, and I keep saying no when the proof is right here that I have come to you and said, hey, bro, you owe that money. And you said, no, I ain't paying you nothing. That's crazy, man. And like I said, I guess maybe he thinks that my channel is so small that he could tell the lie and I won't be able to amplify the truth enough for it to matter. And that's cool. I mean, but you know, the reality is I'm gonna post this and then a couple thousand people gonna watch it, and those thousands of people are going to know that you are lying. And then that word will spread and eventually it's gonna all catch up to you. That's just how I look at it. I ain't out here breaking my neck to prove a point. Of course, if you say something, I'm gonna show the proof that it's the opposite. But at the end of the day, these people see everything that's going on. If Jake is...
Hey, shout out to Brian Blake keeping his foot on 1090 Jake. Said Nash. He has proved that Nash was part of a case where allegedly he told on his brother, and it was some situation where some dudes were shooting at him, or his brother and his people were shooting at him. Whole little situation. Y'all can check it out. Go on Brian Blake's channel. And he got the breakdown of 1090 Jake snitching on inmates in Florida, the whole grievances letters. He was breaking down his background, how he became a blood, all this shit, man. He goes in deep searching. So shout out to Brian Blake, man. We got Pee Wee Roscoe calls out Seti Nash for attempt to break down his paperwork. Man.
Down at the earth now, man. You understand me?
Shout out to
CD is a rat.
Get
on my page with that shit, man. See that straight bitch. You can't cancel me. You can go get all the scrabble made up and caked up. Yeah, one thing you can't make up, you understand me? Goat got on no stand. Goat wrote no statement. Goat ain't told on nobody. Yeah, man. Shout out to 1090 Jake keeping it real on the spill. You know what I mean? I accept it, but I don't respect it because y'all it take too long like to drive through at McDonald's, man. When we using the EBT card, you dig?
Why is this so stupid?
T.V. Roscoe call me out live? He didn't do that.
Yeah, CD, you a straight bitch, wanna be gang member. That's for the record. Every time niggas sit around about another grown man trying to make some shit up, man, y'all straight hoe. Feel what I'm saying? Come on, man. Yeah, the album on the way with no delay, man. I just told y'all. Let me call Wham. Hey, Wham. Clear the record. Yeah, man. You know, we gotta get these records clear and things. Y'all know how this shit go. You understand me? These niggas so mad in their feelings, you understand?
Throwback money.
We ain't gonna let them stop us. We together like this bankroll, man. You understand me? We like Benjamin Franklin. We forever, man. And know some blues. Go watch school to get your merch. Get yourself together, man. I'm Spider Living. Yes, sir. Hey, Spider, I love you, boy. We appreciate you, boy. You dropped that album. I got all type of shit in the mail. The goddamn UPS man can't fit in the mailbox, boy. In the driveway, man. FedEx man can't even fit in that, man. I got so much shit. Yeah, tell the wanna-be CEO, man. I got the biggest motherfucking documentary, you understand me? Yeah, I got your life savings right here. Seed and Nash, academic, y'all ain't making us a year, man. Y'all clickbait, man. You understand me? This is a checkmate. Yeah, when I talk one time, I charge, man, like a crime. Come on, man, y'all little boy better sit down. I already know you the nigga with some fake dread waking up with sugar in this motherfucking tank. Somebody getting money, man. Laying up, playing with his sister and his mama, man. I went across the street with you. Come on, man. Hey, man, I just told you, man, the sucker can't do nothing with me, man, but be me, but insurance tobacco on old, man. Come on, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey, man, that ooh scooty out, man. Get your paper up, man. Yeah, with your broke ass. Yeah, tell my you a 6-show crib. Man, nigga better check you off the rib. Hoe ass. Yeah, man, I catch your little bitch ass. I'ma slap you farther than motherfucking God sent you in your last car accident. No, I ain't mad. I'm just having fun on you broke ass, man. But keep my name out your motherfucking mouth, man, because it's soon it tastes like motherfucking salt. You understand me? Oh, a pound on the spoon in there, man. You understand me? Motherfucker gonna bust your temple, man. Yeah, brother.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
If you were detained at any San Bernardino juvenile detention facility, such as High Desert or Gilbert Street,
this is the money glitch that...
Yo, he said the paperwork fake. No, he didn't. Yes, he did. He did. No, he didn't. That loser said, he said the paperwork is fake. He said the paperwork fake. That means Thug didn't know. Oh, bruh. That means Young Thug didn't know. That just said I made up the paperwork. How would I make up Manny Aurora? I can't. They hit my channel. I ain't gonna lie. They hit my channel. Them niggas hit my channel if I play that. He said the paperwork is fake. Good. So put out the real paperwork, Pee-wee. So put out the real paperwork. He said, bruh, which means, hey, that means that if the paperwork is true, he told. That's what that means.
Hey, man, I don't really give a fuck. Pee-wee Roscoe said he Nash going back and forth, I guess. He talking about he break down his paperwork. You know. Hey, man, go on and get in the ring, man. You got a problem with a nigga, you want to pull out nigga paperwork, get at it. Because if you ain't going to do nothing to this nigga, sit your ass down. Sit your $5 ass down. That's that hoe ass shit. You got some moho shit going on, man. ODM Slim versus Rich Grinder. The receipts not lying. Political Street Views. This is last piece of content, man. Appreciate everybody pulling up, but check this out, man. Shout out to Political Street Views. Shout out to ODM Slim. And we know haters over here. Shout out to Rich Trapper, aka Rich Grinder. We're gonna get to it.
Run a man down like a no-good transmission. Rich Grinder done hung himself again. Somebody cut that boy down. Matter of fact, let him hang dry. I wasn't finna get this dude no more time until I seen it was still playing games on Instagram. Him and the 21 Questions podcast dude. And ain't got one answer for all the dust he kicking up online. These dudes the definition of keyboard warriors. You know the Powerpuff Girls have to link up. try their best attempt to go viral. Rich Grinder finna start back selling dresses, $40, or he gonna be over there at the post office with a secret lover. Lil Zay went over there to Mexico, got them cheap ass veneers for 80 pesos. Cat that got his nails done and everything, feeling like the little 304 that he is. He think he doing something with that there sheet ass gold. Nigga bunk as hell.
Hey, what is up with the damn painting nails, man? These niggas be on bunking. They be living their best life.
Yeah, he troll everybody all day long. C-Star, Young Ant. This weirdo said Yogi 5 used to be from IFG. Now he at Inglewood crib. Yogi jumped on the comments like, you a real 304. I just woke up, little sitch. You just mad you ain't official, huh? Man, I got too much stuff to do, Keyway. He a BPS reject, just like ATM Richie. Ass to mouth records. Nigga think he the voice for the junglers or something on Instagram. Man, you a super nobody, dude. A wasted flesh type of guy. Folks always more entertained by the lie than the facts, man. YouTube streets ain't nothing like the real streets, dog. Lil Zay, Carl Malone the mailman, talking about he got the content from his lover boy. Oh yeah, I got the content. Political views gay. Yeah, alright, with that chili bowl cut. Nigga, I got the content of you running from that job. Buster ass nigga. Dudes can say whatever they want and be wherever they want over these microphones. This cold work. Throwing rocks from a glass house. Grinder boy got his wants in his knees. That's cool. I ain't judging him. He like older white men. Whatever. Like I said before, I got gay family members. I ain't tripping on all that. But go ahead and live your truth. First you was from neighborhood. Now you not. Fruit Cup Records CEO.
That nigga Rich Grinder used to claim 6-0, but then he said he not from it. And it's the same guy that came to Moreno Valley to go to it was a all Damu party, probably like a pool party going on. So shout out to Kitaru, and some dude from Inglewood family said, "What's up?" You know, with the group. Dude said his hood, and Rich Grinder said, "I'm from 6-0." Oh, he said 6-0. And the dude said his hood again, and he said 6-0 again. So you know, when you get to the second time, you know, it start getting aggressive. So it was like, "Nigga, fuck that, nigga. Let's go on and get the squabble in." So dude put down his pistol, and he didn't want no parts of it. Said Rich Grinder got up, went to Kitaru. Kitaru like, "You don't gotta leave. They was just gonna do a little one-on-one." And he was like, "Nah, man, I'm gonna go." I guess when he saw that pistol, he was thinking that, man, I'm in here with all these bloods and Damus. You know, they may just pack me out. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, hey, I don't know. I wasn't there, but you should never leave at home without your American Express card. You know what I'm saying?
Not Fruit Cup Records CEO. He don't know what he is. He over there confusing them little boys. How in the hell is you kissing him in the mouth good night? Man, let that go. ODM Slim pulled up the receipts from when the freak initially spilled out the closet on his dumb ass. Damn.
Yeah, he called her a bitch. He called her a bitch in there.
That's some gay ass shit, right?
He called her a bitch, and then text her and say, "I love you." That's a snake in the grass.
Boy, just be yourself. If people don't like you for being yourself, fuck them.
And a snake in the grass, brother. It's a snake in the fucking grass. Shit is embarrassing. Snake in the grass. Snake in the fucking grass. Oh, here, right here. P's and Q's. What day is that? What day is that? October 24th.
Shout out to P's and Q's, man. He didn't want to expose.
What day is this? Hold on. Oh, yeah, I knew I seen that. I knew I seen something. I be seeing something. I know I got to stop doubting myself, bro. I be seeing it. I be seeing it, brother. What day is this? 150 when? The 24th. What are you trying to say? Hey, Dre, that's some shush money, huh?
Don't tell.
That hush money.
Yo, you see that? You see that say don't tell. That nigga was sending him hush money. Don't tell. Don't. That's crazy, y'all. So, if y'all don't know the story, speed y'all up. P's and Q's, I guess he was a mod at one point, and something came out where Trap had put a video up, but then the video had it had him going on this Grinder app that was on his phone, and he, I think he got at Drea Virgo, let him know, hey, the dude done got caught on the Grinder app and he's live or something to that effect. And so from that point on, I guess P's and Q's is like, man, fuck it. I think he got into it with Rich Grinder, so P's and Q's, we'll get P's and Q's up there. He could break it down the story, but they got into it, and P's and Q's just let it all out. You know, he let it all out. Now, those were real Texas. You see right there, don't tell. This is the hush money. The hush money. Please don't tell my in the closet behavior. That's crazy. So, you know, Rich Grinder around here acting like he a straight individual, and he really an undercover brother. Down low brother. That's crazy.
Keep it on the low.
This was in,
if you're playing, they don't let it show.
The 24th last year.
I don't want to know.
Keep it on low.
I don't want to know.
Right.
What happened, Richard? Rich Trapper? Damn, Rich. I knew I seen that date somewhere. I knew that date was so, it had to. When I see something, I know I'd be seeing it for a reason. I had to. This date and the date that they hit him and said, hey, that shit is freaky on West Side Crib. It's some freaky shit going on, Richie. It ain't that one. That's why I keep finding that one. That's why I can't see that one.
Bring the receipts, y'all. This the receipts. That's crazy. Live your truth. Rich Grinder. Live your truth. Rich Trapper.
Bam. You see that? What's that say?
Now that's P's and Q's. He's saying answer your phone. It's an emergency about Trap. Tell him to take his last post down because he forgot he was on live recording and recorded himself on his phone going into an app. So he has Grinder like an icon on his phone, but he said that was his editor, and he blamed it on Political Street Views. So this is why Political Street Views come out with the video clap back.
October. So that's why in December he's saying everybody talk about him. He knew in October. So that's why he's saying in December everybody talk about me, bro. Why Neem don't like me? Neem don't like me. ODM. Woo! I knew it. I know you see it. I know you see it. I'm like, damn. I know you want some. If you want to know that, I think I like a piece of bubble gum. Stop it. I know you see it. Answer your phone. It's an emergency about Trap. Shit. Tell him to take that last post down because he forgot he was on live recording and recorded himself on the phone going into an app. Sheesh.
Yo, shout out to P's and Q's. Man.
What's going on? Hey, what's going on? Woo.
What you got there?
What happened? Sunshine. Picket rhymes, sunshots, and picket fans, sunshots. Love to me, childhood brutality, sunshine. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
ODM slings.
This is crazy. It's an emergency. Trap is in trouble. Pick up now. The video. That video. She even picked the video up for him. I recorded it. And I recorded.
He said he is browsing through the app on his video at the end. I'm not judging, bro, but he should take it down. Oh shit! Hey, we gonna get up
How I
out
know?
of here, man.
Because I recorded
This is
it.
crazy.
How did I know? Because I recorded it. Now I'm the editor. Right? I'm the editor. Not Jason, nigga. I'm the editor now. P's and Q's. The person that recorded it. Stop it. Stop it. I recorded it.
Hey, y'all go check out Political Street Views, man. We're gonna get up out of here. Appreciate everybody for pulling up. Hey, man, make sure y'all go check out the homies page, Push. And go check out his website, pushypush.com. Let's pull up. He just dropped a new banger. Oh, man, what did we learn today, y'all? Be yourself. Be yourself. What does Satan look like in the middle age and today? Is that the new one that you just dropped?
Yeah, 2 days ago.
Okay. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on. Hey, appreciate everybody for tapping in. What y'all think? Y'all think Shug has just said, fuck it, he's laid it all out. It's like connect the dots right now. Do y'all think that Keepy D is gonna go down for this? He ran his mouth, he made a book, you know. He said he gave the gun to his nephew, all this shit. Shug is saying that it was multiple shooters. It was more than one shooter. You know, he's connecting the dots, saying Reggie White has something to do with it. He said Snoop Dogg knew about it. He said a lot of other players, David Kenner, knew about it. And Mob James, what he called Rat James, knew about it. This is all come out of Shug's mouth. What do y'all think? And what's up with YNW Melly? Is it a wrap for him? Is he gonna get the death penalty? Is some type of miracle gonna happen and he just gonna walk out of that motherfucker? I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments. And boy Seti Nash, man, he got an F on his cripple. He need to just put the blue rag down and just stick to doing what he's doing, because the crippin' ain't him. You know what I'm saying? That's what some people say. Hey, this is my boy. Y'all go check him out. What does Satan look like in the middle age and today? Talk to us, Push, before we get up out of here. I see these symbols. What's up, bro?
We are all up on that building right there.
He's what?
All on that building right there.
All on that building?
Mm-hmm.
So those, what we got? We got the pentagram and what is that? 6-point star. Yeah, got the cross.
And then crosses on both of them on one building.
One building.
You ain't never seen that one, have you?
Nah, they got all of them. Would it safe to say that they practicing all these different
It's just a long time ago they all was together.
Right.
They're separate today.
Okay.
Long time ago, they were all together, all three.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get into this, man. He dropped it. It says 6 days ago. So we be having a spill. This is like the first live I did this whole week, weekend. So hopefully I'll pull up tomorrow, and hopefully the homie can go into this because this is interesting. I want to know, what do Satan look like in the middle? In the middle age. How is he today? Is he the blue-eyed devil that I've been taught all this time? Is that the devil? We need to know what Satan look like. So y'all tap in, man. Go over to his channel, Pushy Push, and go to the website, pushypush.com. Appreciate everybody. We out this bitch.
Control of your mind and your body. Americans are traditionally independent, very hard to control. But the architects of the New World Order have ways to force you into submission. First, through a well-orchestrated agenda including health care, financial security, safety from crime, and environmental issues, the public will be coerced into accepting a national identification card. It will be disguised in the cloak of benevolence, the government doing a great good deed for the people. Once the national identification card is in place, it will become the ID card. Without it, you'll not be able to make deposits or withdrawals at the bank, write a check at the supermarket, or even drive your automobile. Soon thereafter, legislation will require all citizens to carry their national ID card at all times.
Prodigy Death was a hit. We may get into that a little later. Come on, man. Got it, man. Come on, man.
Now when ladies gumdrop, jelly beans, DMT, peyote, I know you feel me. Peace song is a natural trip to me. My rhymes are so vivid, you start to see things way different. America's fake. I was fast asleep, but now I'm wide awake. I was under the spell of King Guru and reserve notes. Religion and fashion, I used to be flashy till I had a total recall. Forgot what I already knew. It took me 33 years for me to see the truth. Never so clear, I was too young. I couldn't articulate myself the right way, son. But now, let me break it down, pass it all around. This is not a theory. The conspiracy is real. They wanna put me in a straight jacket in a padded room. Tell the world it's 12 monkeys so they could be confused. Illuminati want my mind, soul, and my body. Secret society trying to keep their eye on me, but I'ma stay incognito in places they can't find me. Make my moves strategically. Illuminati want my mind, soul, and my body. Secret society trying to keep their eye on me, but I'ma stay incognito in places they can't find me. Make my moves strategically. They say life is like chess, but fuck that, I'm tired playing games with you kids. Ain't no time for playing, check the rhymes I'm saying. I write it for the streets, for the hood, inspiration, inspire a part of the map. Where's poverty? I started with a mob, but now I got an army of soldiers and troopers. The TV and the radio scared to death of us, so we hit the YouTube up. Now I got millions of views. Now watch how many rappers follow what P do. Now I'm too hoodie to conform to the program. I'm too much of a rebel for me to try to fit in. Nigga, it don't matter the color of your skin. Right now you either positive or you negative. I got friends in high places, multiple races, and coaches on my side. All you got is paper. Illuminati want my mind, soul, and my body. Secret society trying to keep their eye on me, but I'ma stay incognito in places they
I'ma look her up for sure. Good looking. That's my sis right there, man. Y'all go check her out, man. Follow her channel. She don't put out content, but I like to follow people that follow me. We out this bitch, man. Salute.
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.
Got a grip, nigga.